Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've been asked in the comments why I am not doing the Devil's Pack quest, because apparently it doesn't progress the story. Well, I don't know. I basically thought it might progress the story, and that's why I've not been doing it. Like, it might progress the story in some way forward that makes something unavailable later, and that has been something the game's been doing, so that's the main reason I'm kind of avoiding it. But I'm not totally avoiding it, I'm just not having it marked, right? If we happen to walk into a Devil's Pact quest, we'll do it. I mean, we did one along this road as well. But for now, I'm just happy to go around exploring some of these points of interest, some of these quests that we've heard about, and just basically getting a lay of the land. Because this is a large map, like it's a really large map, and we've only really explored the main roads between places. So I want to take our opportunity, do some quests, see what's out there. Talking of that, there's a quest ahead of us, so let's see who this person is. See what they want us to do. Hello.
Good morning.
Are you looking for help with the construction?
I heard that you might need a helping hand with the construction.
Me? Who told you that?
The innkeep in Shitaki said you were looking for some men there.
Really? I must have been completely under the table. Hiring men, that's none of my business.
But don't you have some work?
So you don't have any work at all? I could do with a few groschen.
Not much on the construction site, but I might have something for you.
What's involved?
Just, a little deal. Don't tell anyone. But I found a treasure map. It was hidden behind a wall in the cellar of the fortress here. Except it's no good to me. It's got some pictures and some scribbling, but I can't make head nor tail of it. The one thing I figured out is that the treasure is supposed to be buried in some mine shaft or something.
Well, you sure were lucky.
You were lucky to find such a thing. I've heard that all sorts of valuables used to be walled in like that.
I would be if I could make sense of the map, but you know what? You look like a clever sort. If you can figure out the map, then the treasure's yours. I'll be happy to sell it to you if you want.
Okay. Fine, what do you want for it?
Fine. What do you want for it?
For your mother to cook me a goose and scratch my back. What do you think? Money.
Yeah. Oh, you want 100 groschen? Okay. I mean, I'll pay it, even if it's rubbish. I'll pay that. It's barely a drop in the ocean.
Oh, that's fucking expensive. But still, I'll take it.
Excellent. And don't worry, once you find that buried pot of gold, a handful of groschen will be well worth it.
I hope so.
See you later, my friend.
X marks the spot. I now have a treasure map. Alright, let's have a look at this treasure map. Krizhan's treasure map. A map leading to an abandoned mine shaft. And what's inside? We'll see. Is it the same mine shaft I was just at? Probably not. Okay. It says Kuttenberg. Okay, I'm just trying to work out the map. So this Sedlet's Monastery on the right-hand side. The graveyard. Go to the mine shaft. Go in the mine shaft. Also some weird things in the corner. Also there's somebody talking in our ear. It's just quite annoying. So I'm going to close that and then I'm going to figure out where we're going. So obviously it's Kuttenberg. There's this. So it's got to be like there. Wait, in fact, is that? It is that? I think. Alright. Right, let's get ourselves our horse. So jump on Pebbles. And we're on our way. We're gonna get treasure. I can already see the type of quest this is. And it's a quest we've done a lot of recently. This is a quest where we're gonna get there. It's going to be really easy to find, and then we're going to find that somebody has stolen the treasure, but they've left a new treasure map behind, which we can then use to find the next treasure map, which will then, in turn, lead us to another treasure map, which will lead us to a person who says there never was any treasure, he was just doing it for a lark. That's my theory, anyway. We'll see. It might be a quest where we go there and there's treasure. You never know, it does exist. Like, we have seen those types of quests before as well. but we'll see. Anyway, weirdly, it's not where all the mine shafts are. Like this one. It's where it's in the other collection of mine shafts. Right, back down to town. Wonder if they've cleared out the cow bodies. I kind of assume they must have by this point, but we'll see. Yeah, it looks a lot nicer over there without all the dead cows. Right, straight through here. We're almost at the vineyards, which means it's probably time for us to turn left at some point and kind of head that way. Yeah. Okay. So that's the monastery. That's the monastery's property. Yeah. I'm assuming all the letters in the corner of that map, by the way, have a purpose. I just don't know what the purpose is until we see what we're looking at. Maybe it's a way to unlock a door or something. Right. So I think I want to go left here. So we're going to go around this way. Oh, wow. Mutt made it ahead of us.
Quick.
And then somewhere along here, I'm going to want to turn right. Not there, but like after we pass the vineyard. Yeah. So, up here somewhere. Hopefully there's a right-hand turn. Yes, there we go. Wonderful. Actually starting to learn our way around. Nothing there. And then I think we're going to have to go off-road soon. Yeah, let's go off-road here. And this should take us where we need to go. I think. Unless I'm like well off. Also, at some point soon, we're going to get the extra stamina from our horse. There we go.
Come on.
Right. Through the boar hunting spot. Should hit another road before we hit the mine. Yep, there it is. And whoa. Yeah, I think this is the mine. You discovered Catwoman. What is Catwoman? Right, let's take that off there for now. Oh, hello. That's a cat. Hello?
Is that meowing? How many of them are there, for Christ's sake?
Hello? That is a lot of cats. I don't see an obvious way in. See some offerings for cats. Alright, this is just weird, I think. Then along here I saw another building. I just want to check that out while I'm here. Hello? No, that must be where she lives. Okay, am I in the right place? It looks sort of right, but maybe, I guess this is the wrong place. Let's have a look at our, our treasure map. So, there's the vineyard. Along the road on the right-hand side from the vineyard, separates into two. It's on the right-hand side. Okay. Oh, and there's a cat. Yeah, the cat to the right of it. Okay, so we might be just to the right of this, because there's a cat on the map. Okay. So let's see. So there's the vineyard. You go up here. I think it's... Catwoman's apparently there. I think it's there. Let's have a look at Catwoman as well. Oh, that's Cat. That's my horse. Is this Catwoman?
A house burned down recently. But why here? In the middle of nowhere?
Oh, for a dog. Is this still marked as Catwoman? No, it's a little bit to the right. Huh. I feel like we're stumbling into another quest.
My respects.
Hello.
Where did you come from? What are you doing here?
Something's not right here.
I've noticed a couple of strange things here. And I don't like the way it looks at all.
What strange things? I don't know anything.
that cottage burned down.
The burnt-out cottage is suspicious.
What do you mean?
This place is remote. The army probably didn't pass through here, and only one building burned down. So it seems to me someone did it on purpose. Revenge, maybe?
We had it good here. We wanted for nothing. Until this fella moved in and brought the beast with him. The bitch tore 3 of my kittens to pieces, and Cuddles barely survived. And when I begged him to watch the dog better, he just laughed at me. Said he'd make a blanket from my kitten's furs.
So you burned down his house?
He's the one who threatened me. Said he'd burn down the barn with all the cats in it. Was I supposed to wait for him to do it?
It sounds like this is none of my business. I won't judge you.
I won't judge you.
Nobody asked you to. It'd be best if you were on your way. I can smell dog on you.
I'm just passing by.
Calm down. I was just passing by.
Then don't stop and keep going. You won't be seeing anything interesting here.
All right. I better go.
Go! And keep an eye on that beast.
Farewell, my friend.
Mutt, stay close. Stay very close. That's, I think she might... She might be a little unstable. She did just burn down that guy's house. I mean, it's kind of justified that she burned down his house. But it does sound like it escalated rather quickly. Yeah. I think it's justified. I think unstable maybe is the wrong word. Dangerous, I think, would be the better word. I think dangerous is the much better word here. I think that lady is dangerous. Right, so somewhere along here, we should have, mine. I just want to see what we can find in here. Okay. Lots of trees chopped down. I feel like the mine's in this little hillier area, right? Here, maybe? That's proof that there is a mine. I think. It's not actually where the mine is, though. What about over here? Excuse me? Very loud cow. Okay, there's no cow over here? I'm fairly certain I heard a cow. Okay, we're way too far north. So I think it has to be down here then. Huh. Oh. Oh, hello. Sick 'em.
Sick!
Slash. Okay, wait. Well done, Matt.
Show me.
Good job, Matt. Not what I was aiming to do. Looked like a mine entrance, but it's actually just a wolf spot. Be further down here. Could, in theory, be further down here. I just don't think it... Oh!
I'd say the map leads somewhere around here.
Never mind, it is somewhere around here. Okay. What are you growling at? It's over here? Oh. 3 bandits, huh? Right.
Shitting yourself, aren't you?
Hello. There's our entrance.
You want to try me? Christ!
I'm gonna teach you a lesson, arsehole! Alert! To all...
Don't think there is anyone else. Right. Loot. Grab his groschen. Ooh, we should grab the cleric's hood, in case that's better than our other one for like hiding. Here. Grab the apple, grab the groschen. Hello.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson, asshole. We're under attack!
Okay. That's fine. Happy to fight one at a time. Who's the last one? You. Ah, and you. Wonderful. Okay, well, that went pretty well. We haven't managed to get the keys yet, so there might still be somebody in here.
That treasure should be buried somewhere around here.
Ah. I see. Well, let's lockpick this while we're here. Somewhere over here? There we go. Absolutely terrible lockpicking attempt. Will probably succeed because it's medium. Yep. I'll take the pin. Yeah. Alright. Not really going for stealth here. Just letting ourselves in. Ooh. Now we're going for stealth.
Treasure could be. Then I give up.
Got him. There we go. Let's loot him. So we'll start with that. He has a treasure map as well.
That bastard had the same map on him like the one I bought from Krijan. What the fuck is this supposed to be?
Selling the same map so that, yeah, you can constantly, just get money for free. Okay, so there are some graves here that we could rob in theory. Anything else in here? Nope. Nope. Do I want to rob the graves? I don't really know if I do. Kind of feel like I don't, but it's the only thing that's here, so.
I can't do this without a spade.
Okay. Do I have to loot that separately from you, or? I'm trying to knock the spade so that I can grab it. Grab body. Drop it. Just trying to move it away from the spade. It's not a real spade, I think, is the answer. Okay. Well. Get our weapon out. Horse? You above me, horse? Yes. Wonderful. Let's now open our inventory. And we're then going to grab ourselves. I do have a spade on you, right? Yes. Wonderful. I have two, in fact. Right. Well, time to dig up these graves. Where are we? You know what? Let's not do this in our nice clothing. Already got blood on it. Switch over to this. Nothing in there. Alright, good to know. And then this one. Then this one. Yep, I can see nothing here. We're wearing dark clothing in the dark. Again, that looks distinctly like nothing. Yeah, so there's not even anything if we dig these things up. Right. Well, now I think it is time for us to head back to that guy. Find out just what he was doing with us here. Right. We're now going to travel back here. Let's go. So he must have a deal with the innkeeper. And maybe it's been going fine because each set of bandits kills the previous set of bandits that have gone there. Or gets killed by them, therefore nobody knows the map's fake at any point. Right.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
The finest
Right. Dude, where are you? Hello? I'm here because of the map.
Do you remember me, you cunt? You sold me that map.
Yeah, and what of it?
Do you know where that map led?
If I knew, then I would have found the treasure myself, don't you think?
There was no treasure. It led me to a pack of fucking thieves. But that's not all. I went through their pockets, and one of them also had a map. The exact same map. Can you explain to me how there could be two maps exactly the same?
How should I know? I just found that map and sold it to you. I don't know anything else.
What are we going to go for here? Let's settle this a nice way.
Listen, I'm a nice enough fellow. I could make mincemeat out of you, but it wouldn't solve anything. We're both decent people, aren't we? Let's talk this over normally.
There's nothing to talk about.
Your pockets are probably empty. It's understandable. Got a family to feed, or maybe debts. But by robbing decent, God-fearing people, you're just paving the way to hell's gates. Are those few groschen worth eternal torture?
Probably not.
You see? Now what's the story with that map? Where did you get it?
I drew it.
What?
Yeah, I drew it.
But there was all kinds of writing on it. You don't know how to write, do you?
I do. I studied in Prague for a while.
Ah, why aren't you still studying?
Why did you leave your studies?
Money ran out. My parents helped with the fees. But once they passed, it got worse and worse. Now I'm trying to make money by building. And God willing, someday I'll return to the university. But that will probably take a long time yet. I'll make a little extra with those maps from time to time.
What did you use to draw the map?
What did you use to actually draw that map? It leads right to an abandoned mine shaft. I don't believe you just made that up.
No. I found a similar one at school once in a book about my native region. I didn't really know much about it, so I just sold it. Except that money didn't last long. So from time to time I draw the map from memory and keep selling it. But in all that time, you're the first person to return and want their money back. The others just supposed they were looking in the wrong spot and let it be.
How many of those fake maps have you sold already?
How many of those fake maps have you already sold?
I don't know. Whenever I get my hands on a piece of parchment, I draw one.
And you know that...
I know. It's not right. I'm sorry.
Alright. Well, you can keep your money. Not that you deserve it, but I don't need it.
You sold me a worthless piece of parchment.
I'll give the money back, I promise.
You know what? You can keep it. But I have two conditions. You'll go back to university as soon as possible, and you'll stop cheating people. If you're lucky, the good Lord will forgive you.
It's nice of you to take care for others like that. You know what? When I have some time, I'll go to confession.
That's a good start.
And if you ever need a handy worker, drop by. Maybe I can teach you a few things.
Ah, I bet you can teach us craftsmanship. Alright. Well, it's a bit of an odd quest. Well, odd in that it was very straightforward. I was expecting it to be complicated with many different parts. And it was just like, nope. Just a guy selling us a weird map. Honestly, the cat lady was more odd. I'm still actually a little worried about that cat lady. But on the positive side, she doesn't want to kill us right away. So we can just be far away from her. I have the feeling she must be tied to another quest. Or maybe it's just because, like, maybe she's just in an area where other quests take place, so that there's weird stuff happening. Anyway. Yo. Hello.
What do you need?
I need a bath.
Body is in.
And
Just a bath.
I've got a few.
all right,
Actually, wait a second.
I'm.
I'd like to.
Yeah, I actually don't need the wounds treated, so
All right.
that's fine. Yeah, let's do it.
I'll gladly.
Excellent.
Save my 4 groschen. Right. Ah, wonderful.
You're as clean as can be, lad.
You gonna move
I
out
hope
the
you're
way?
Satisfied? Stop by again anytime.
Yes, you gonna move out the way? You get very annoyed when I try and walk past you. Right. Okay. So with that, we're finished with Bishitoki. So now I guess we're going to we're going to Miskovitz. Unless we're going here. Now let's go to Miskovitz next. Yeah. Let's ride ourselves into town. Right. So we're, again, just working our way along this road, seeing what there is to find. Hopefully, yeah, a lot of good stuff. This one looks like it has a couple of quests in it, so it's actually possible we might grab them both, depending on what they are, what they want us to do. Although, as we've learned, having multiple quests at the same time does have its risks. If one of them happens to be timed and the other one happens to skip time. But, yeah, that's okay. Right. Now, this place looked a lot... Oh, no, never mind, there it is. I was going to say it looked a lot closer on the map. There we go. Cool. And this is Miskovitz. So, oh, we've got a quest tipster in here as well. We got a couple of quest tipsters, actually. Okay. Let's get off our horse. Whoa. Wait, we do have actual quests here as well, don't we? Oh, no, it's only quest tipsters. Oh, okay. Let's grab the tip then. Hello.
What are you here for, friend?
What's going on around here?
What's going on around here?
Martha, the wife of our blacksmith here, came complaining a while ago. She arranged a job for her old man, but he doesn't like it. He won't even let his apprentice do it. And it's a pity you weren't here earlier. There was a fight.
Some drunks had a fight.
No, that's just the point. A bunch of brutes laid into a lad. I think they were after him. If I hadn't called the bailiff, he could have ended up a lot worse.
Why did they beat him up?
And you don't know why they beat him up?
You'll have to ask him yourself. He wouldn't tell me anything. He acted like nothing had happened.
Who was the lad?
And who was the lad?
A hired hand from Visoka, a village up the hill. I think his name is Pavel.
Alright, thanks.
Thanks. Anything else?
There are also bands of vagrants wandering around here, so something will definitely happen sooner or later.
Right here?
Not yet, but people are already afraid to stick their noses out at night, especially after that fight with those blokes from Prague.
What happened?
They were acting like they owned the place, drinking and eating like pigs. Our lads told them politely to take a walk, and they did too, but not before beating our lads up like dogs. And what did the bailiff do? Not a thing. He's an old yellow belly. So now the lads are practicing fighting with their bare hands, so it won't happen again. All in secret, of course.
Of course.
And we're still getting robbed by that customs collector fella. The bailiff is looking for someone to get rid of this mangy bandit, but so far, to no avail, even though there's a bounty on his head. Here and in Suchdol, by Frenzel. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
The bailiff doesn't know about the fights?
The bailiff doesn't know anything about the fights.
He suspects something. That's why he often sits in here and listens to all that's going on.
Can I fight?
Could I take part in these fights too?
But of course. My son runs them. He's the strongest one here and he loves to brag about it. I can't listen to it anymore. If you beat that lout, I'll give you something on the tavern's tab. What do you say?
Well, why not try?
Why not try it? I'm in. We can start right away.
They meet in the pen behind the inn, so they won't be seen. Tell them I sent you. But don't let the bailiff catch you. He'd give you a hard time, and me too.
Alright, tell me about the other fighters.
I know about your son already, but tell me about the others.
They're hired hands, just like him. Venza is the son of a farmer, and Pascal is from the blacksmiths.
I'm certain I'll get on with Pascal. We're in the same trade.
You're a blacksmith too? Well, that'll be a right hammering then.
That'll be all.
Thanks. That'll be all.
Can I spend the night here?
Can I spend the night here? I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
Forgive me, sir, unless you want to sleep on the hay.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay.
Here we go.
Agreed. I hope that'll be...
Thank you.
Right.
Where can I...
Behind the tavern.
That's fine. Behind the tavern. So, here's the tavern. So behind the tavern be... in here and then round the back, or... Is my bed, like, on the map? Oh, it must mean this side. Yeah, this makes more sense. Well, it's not in... Well, yeah, it's not in here. Maybe back this way? Ah, my bed. Wonderful. It's over here. Not there. In here? This isn't too bad. Better than I thought it was going to be. Right. You're going to sleep for an hour in order to save the game. And then I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, well, sounds like there's a lot of trouble in Miskovitz, and, well,
Hey,
we need to go...
are you looking for something here?
Yeah, this is my bed. There's a lot of trouble in
What
Miskovitz,
are you
and...
snooping around here for?
Can you go away, Venza? Anyway, there's a lot of trouble in Miskovitz, and we're going to have to, well, investigate. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.